So the thing I'm about to tell you is going to save you years of frustration and feeling like you're not in a right state of mind, feeling like you're not enough, and not having as much motivation to do things, to accomplish things, and set out big dreams that would change your life for the better. Now, this will only work if you care deeply enough. It all depends on the extent to which you want to change. So let's start by pointing out that you must change the way you perceive things around you. And one of the most effective ways you can do that is by changing your environment. And you may think it's not a great idea, but I promise you, it's one of the most effective ways of how you can change things for the better. If you want to become more confident, if you want to achieve more, if you want to have more motivation, if you want to have more discipline, if you want to use less of your willpower, because it's not unlimited. To start things out, let me share you my story of how I changed my environment, and it worked wonders for me. It changed the way I thought about things, it changed the way I perceived things to be. It literally changed the whole reality of how things came to be. Over 3 years ago, I was 16 and I'd already been in the self-improvement space. I had worked out for several years, and I did not really call it self-improvement. I just worked out for the fun of it because I liked working out. I did tons of pull-ups and all that great stuff. But the way I organized my thoughts, the way I perceived the world was something else. And I needed a great shift in that in order to live a better life. And so I did it. I changed the environment in which I was in by switching schools. You see, the self-image I had formed of myself was the kind of a depressed person who really can't stick up for himself, who has very bad communication skills, can't convey his ideas in a great manner, doesn't really respect himself, has bad friends on the internet, doesn't really have any friends at all in real life, and just is a straight up loser who hasn't really accomplished anything. And so the moment I started out brand new, everything seemed to change. It obviously wasn't in an instant, but it gave me a brand new start through which I could form my new self-image of who I truly wanted to become. Therefore, if you're in a place where the people who surround you are the kind of people who spread rumors around others, who don't have anything good to say about others, who like to hear the reports of some scandal, who judge others without the basis of facts, just start out brand new. Leave. Just leave. And if you think you can't, there's always something you can do about your situation. It just requires genuine, raw action. Just change things. I promise you, it'll do wonders for you. Just change things up. But you will only do that if you want it bad enough. You have to want it bad enough if you want to change things. Because change is hard. But whatever is hard leads to real progress.